Hey gamers, what's for brunch? Back to playing some more Croc.
I like how you said what's for brunch in a level that literally has the word donut in it. I would say that was well timed, but you had no idea what you were doing, so I'm not going to
Who
give
eats
any credit
donuts
for
for brunch?
I do.
Americans do.
Oh no. Gnasty not Gnorc just gave that, and that Guardian the worst power up of all time. Puberty, shit.
He's like the squeaky voice teen.
When you
It
realize
happened
there-
again!
When you realize there are just some notes you're never gonna hit again.
Do you have any fruits or vegetables?
The whole truck's full of the march. That's one of my favorite gags in the whole thing.
Run.
Welcome to FTCR, where over 50% of our jokes are references to other material.
And the other
Either
50%
song-
and the other 50% is us saying that our 50% of jokes are references.
No, I it's a better distribution of 30% referencing other shit, 30% our own in-jokes,
Our own
and
shit,
then,
yeah.
and then 30% saying that those are the only two jokes we make.
And
What's
what about the other 10%?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I can do
And
that.
then the 10% is us saying that we're not talking about the video game. Duh.
Can we talk about what's on screen?
Run,
Oh
Croc.
man, you almost missed that jump. Wow.
Oh no!
Oh, nice, you made it.
See, this is what talking about video games sounds like. It's awful.
Hmm.
I don't know, mode.
Boy, push the controller.
It's like I forgot how you're supposed to actually fight this guy, so I'm trying to like jump on this in order to get him to throw the bombs, but I realized no, you're supposed to have the bombs like just come onto the thing. So I'm like fucking around on this for like a minute.
Yeah, makes sense. You
Like
could have like Googled it in the middle of the boss fight. Heck, you could even have made yourself a nice little FTCR meme joke.
Well, we did that a couple years
Nice.
ago.
Oh no, it's a thing. Run.
It's a bomb with eyes.
It's a bomb.
I forget if I said this, but this feels like it's like a very rare before. Like this feels like Banjo before Banjo because everything has those like rare eyes.
Hell, like you could have this function very much like a Bowser boss fight or whatever. Like straight up bombs. Like this. No, this was definitely a boss fight that was in the original Yoshi design because
This
this
looks like
so many things.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a boss from Galaxy. Like it looks like
Yes.
design wise.
Yes.
Yeah, how it's like a big circle and there's a guy in the middle.
When
Yeah,
you
and you
bounce
gotta,
shit
like,
back
send
at
it,
him,
yeah.
King Caliente. Like this is very.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, King Caliente. That is one of them. I think it was also a Bowser Jr. boss that's similar to this. It's
kick
okay,
him
he's
down.
alive.
Kick him down there, fuck
balloon.
him.
My balloon, Spider-Man.
We performed an exorcism. Truly, Croc is blessed with the power of God.
The power of explosives.
Blessed is holy crocodile.
Amen.
What the hell was that?
We broke a part of the castle.
Smash and see.
I barely even knew her.
Well,
Oh, I remember this part. Yeah, this is also a really weird section because these enemies you can't kill, and the only way to kill them is you have to hit those question mark blocks and make them fall.
You can't kill these enemies, so the only way to kill him is to do this.
Well, the only way to kill them is to make
Well,
them kill
you-
themselves.
Yeah, you can't actually kill them. See?
Oh, so you're just showing it off, and you're not just being terrible at the game. I got you.
No, I forgot. I legitimately forgot that you couldn't actually kill them.
No. See, this is all very intricate. It's the repetition shows the difficulty
There
of
is-
overcoming one's demons. And then look, success.
Whoa.
Now that
Ah,
oh look, that was squash and stretch animation.
some Looney Tunes shit. Wow.
All right, Miwa.
Get fucked,
well,
Steven.
I don't think I've ever said this to Miwa, but fuck you.
Oh
don't you threaten her with a good time.
Well, all right. So Mexi, tell any good jokes lately?
Nah.
no! Is that a Fall Out Boy song?
What's a Fall Out
It
Boy
wasn't
song?
nearly long enough to be a Fall Out Boy song.
Don't threaten me with a good time is a song.
That's why I didn't get the reference, because I can't
now you
stand
gotta
that
get
band.
Panic at the disco.
I saw Fall Out Boy live once. They were the warm-up act for Blink 182. I also
Wow.
saw Roasters there. There was some band called Chester French, and another maybe it was Panic at the Disco. There were these 4 bands that I went with Kerry to see, and I hated all of them. It was great.
And they probably all
Why would they
sounded
need that
very
door to be
similar
locked?
too.
The only no,
Yeah.
you know what? When Blink 182 was on stage, they did this thing where like their drummer was like his drum set was on this part of the stage that kind of elevated and kind of tilted forward and rotated.
That's
So it was
kinda
like
neat.
it's like he was drumming as part of a magic act, and that was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
But you know,
It wasn't Sonic music.
it wasn't Crush
That's-
40 me.
It wasn't Crush 40, so it
It
sucked.
wasn't
It
Crush
wasn't
40, so I
open
was
your
like,
heart, so I had to leave.
I
Thank
was
you,
like,
Miwa.
and I was like, he ain't doing the exact same melody in every single song, and using the exact same lyric progression. So this is not for
Forgetting
me.
the lyrics.
It's so great to hear that Travis Barker is still the fucking like diva that he's always been. That he
Crush
has
40 doesn't
his-
sing that.
Well, Miwa, that song was
This is
written
a
by one
great
of your
home,
favorite
so Why did you
artists.
bring me here, wife?
Miwa, how do you feel that one of your favorite musical artists wrote Sonic music?
Who's that?
Bad.
It makes you feel bad.
Mira, who?
The guy who wrote the music for Sonics 1 and 2.
Oh, the guy from Dream. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Is it Dreams Come True?
Yeah.
Why can't you guys remember? You guys can always remember the Sonic making people's names.
I don't.
Yeah, you're the Sonic guys. You should know everything.
Yes, Steven, you are the Sonic guy on the
You know what?
internet.
Where's
Yeah, I
David?
love
I'm gonna put him in
Miyamoto.
this call because I need correct information here. These sources are unverified.
Wonder if David is around. Let's have a look. He's online. He's on his phone. I don't know.
Here,
Just
I'll
ask
summon
him,
him.
who
Ken
did the
Penders, Ken
music?
Penders, Ken Penders.
Ken Penders did the music.
Damn it, it worked
50,000 word
last time.
essay.
Jesus Christ.
Have you read it? It exists.
I ain't gonna fucking read a 50,000 word essay for like 60 pages of comic books. Fuck no.
It's not even really an analysis of the
not
story.
even
It's
if
more
it
of
was
an
about the-
analysis of the existence of the story.
It's bad enough I'm
Garrett.
wasting my life doing this, let alone reading a 50,000 word review on a
Too
fucking
true.
Sonic book.
I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out. What if it was 50,000 words written about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics?
Even then, I'd be like, give me a fucking summary that's less than 500 words, and I'll read that.
Also, the TMNT comics have more story.
Yeah.
And also, it depends. Like, what are you gonna do with the original comics? Are you gonna do the adventure comics? Are you gonna do the current IDW?
See?
Or are you gonna be?
Fucking
You got a lot of things to go with.
Volume
I think
3,
my
we don't
point-
talk of Volume 3.
I mean, you could still just boil it down to like a sentence.
It's dumb. The end.
Turtle men fight foot people.
Turtle men fight foot people. I'll
I like
I'll
that.
allow it.
I like that. There's a current book going on right now called Shredder in Hell.
Yes. Well, you know what?
And you're telling me you don't want to read 50,000 words of this shit?
Well, it's like IDW already sent Godzilla to hell, so why not send Shredder to hell?
Shredder
Did he
versus
fight his way
Godzilla.
back, or
Well, because
what? How did-
I'm gonna assume it's gonna lead to issue 100, but they're gonna bring him back. Because it's been kind of meandering, I think, since issue 50.
Did the game just
a
give
lot
you
of
that
meandering.
key for murdering those guys?
Yeah, that's what you have to do
Would?
in this. So you have to kill all of them, and then
It's
you
not
get the key,
murder,
which
it's
lets you-
assisted
and I screwed up.
suicide.
Maxie, you play Zelda. You always get rewarded for murdering things in video games.
This game is kind of bullshit though, because it's asking you to like be on the cusp of the box so you don't fall.
Yeah,
It's-
it's pretty troublesome.
That's very stupid design. For I'm complaining about a game made in 1998, but still.
7.
By a
And I don't
company
even
that
think-
doesn't exist anymore.
And I don't even think the game even. I don't even know if this is like actually like what you're supposed to do. Like, because this seems
Oh,
like
okay, well,
something
never
that you.
mind.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because this seems like something that you would like as like a trick. But
Yeah,
I have
no,
no
this
idea
is
what
a-
else you're supposed to do. So I feel like this is that you're actually supposed to do that.
The fact that it's a mandatory move. If this level was designed with that move in mind, the move itself is a bit obscure, really, for what it's worth. And if this isn't the intended way, then Stefan, my boy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know. Like, what else you would have to do in order to
Pull out
kill
your
them.
fucking gun.
You dick.
I mean, on the poster for Croc, he has a gun, so he could use it.
There was a lot of controversy over it.
The Japanese poster is full of guns and coke.
Googly eyes,
Croc's
puzzle
Coke-
pieces. I've seen a
Croc's
theme
coke
here.
problem is a huge part of the plot of this game.
The Croc law is full of his coke.
Gotta use that big nose somehow.
ballistic Meg.
Did any people who worked on Rare Games work on this game? Because, I mean, visually I see a lot of similarities. He's even got a fucking backpack, like, damn.
Yeah, that was what I said. I said this feels like a
I
prototype
mean,
to.
I think unless someone who worked on, say, the Donkey Kong games, or like left Rare to work on this, I don't think they would have been, because Rare was like in full swing at this point. So unless someone left to work on this game, which would have been a step down.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
now,
fine.
now we
It's
got
you,
this
Mexi.
guy.
Speedrunning.
Sorry, this guy was a little fire trail. I'm sorry. It was really cool.
Salt and Hedgehog. I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Skinniness. I mean, he's even got little spikes on his head.
Good
Ow.
Stefan, come on.
That was on you, buddy. That was all
where
on
he's
you.
running and when he's gonna run there, and so you still decided.
I'm gonna risk it.
He
I
literally.
can take him.
It's like he literally could have telegraphed his attack more if he tried.
Like, this is some Dark Soul shit here, Stefan. Like, you can see where the attack is coming, and you're given adequate time to react. What are you gonna do?
And then 2 dogs jump out of nowhere and kill you.
No, we're not at Dark Souls 2 yet. Still fair.
Hey guys, I'm
I'm-
bored.
I'm-
You want to play something else?
Wanna play Gex?
Please.
Do you want to play checkers?
Play-
Anyone
I
for
think I would
tennis?
actually have more fun playing checkers.
I have no idea how to play chess still. Like I
Really?
try and I'm like I don't know like what which does which.
I
and,
like chess.
Like,
I
just-
prefer checkers. Checkers is simple because it's like you
One,
just got your colors,
2,
just
3,
move 'em to
4.
the end.
There's only 6 different pieces. It's not that many different moves you gotta memorize.
I'm also stupid, so
and Canadian.
oh.
Weapon. I can see that.
You can say which part of that.
No, I can see.
I can see that.
Oh, sorry.
I've been
I thought
watching
Mila was about to
the-
say she was Canadian. And it's gonna be very confused.
Yeah,
That's
Stefan,
the real twist.
from your gameplay alone, we can all tell you're Canadian.
It's the greatest April Fool's Day prank of all time. Mia reveals she's actually Canadian.
So what does that make
play
me?
like,
French.
Wee wee.
The French
play
Canadian.
like your,
French
play
Canadian.
like your.
How unfortunate.
I'm pretty close to Quebec, so it could be true.
You leave Quebec alone. She's better than you.
I mean, have you ever been to Ottawa? Ottawa's pretty great.
I've only been to Niagara.
Niagara Falls is awesome. You gotta come
Johnny-
back so I could show you around all the other places.
That sounds vaguely threatening, but okay.
How does anything I say come off as threatening?
Yeah, he's got you there.
You could break you could break me like a toothpick.
Well,
I wanna set up for next year's charity event. I wanna end it where if we raise enough money, Stefan and Steven have to have a boxing match, and we'll just
Oh my god.
we'll just laugh at the two boys fighting each other.
yeah, we're both too weak to actually hurt each other.
I would just run I would just keep running in a circle.
They're both
5
too
minutes in, they're both just sitting down panting.
weak. They're both too weak to lift up their boxing gloves. They're just stuck in their corners.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like what is it? It's like Mr. Burns when he used the boxing glove.
See more references.
There's our 30%.
Yep.
Done. We're taking all the boxes today, boys. It's done.
We're hitting our daily goals, guys.
Okay, so reference something reference another joke of ours.
Turkey dazzle, yes, friend.
There you go.
Bitch.
Slutty clowns.
Yes.
Yes, that is our new forced joke at FTCR. Slutty
Slutty
clowns.
clowns.
Slutty clowns? I thought that was just us. Aren't we
Please.
the slutty clowns?
Please click the link to our Bandcamp account where you can now buy the trademarked FTCR Slutty Clown. It's just an image of Steven and I shirtless in clown makeup crying.
No, it's that.
I would
meme-
actually buy that T-shirt. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
it's that
Computer.
meme image going. It's that meme image going around of the clown on the computer, like turning around his face. Only it's your face, and there's the FTCR on the.
Only it's us, and we're sexy.
And the clown is just in a bra and suspenders.
Alright, I'm gonna go make that now.
You sound so upset about it.
Sorry,
Now I gotta
Gizmo,
go
you've
make
been
a
replaced.
meme.
Just put it on the screen right now and
What
keep
you
it there
look
over the
like,
gameplay.
Rip the end of an era. Bye, Gizmo. You've been replaced by slutty clowns.
clown.
I love that the guy he just goes off like a certain spot and then he's tired immediately. It's like, huh, okay, huh, all right, okay, yep, and that's it.
It's some animation there, Stefan. Oh, hey, you got them all.
And I think, yeah, 'cause I noticed on my rewatch, because I thought that these levels were much longer than they were, but then looking, I'm like, oh, they actually are shorter than they seemed. It's just that they're harder, so they take more tries.
Be a lot shorter, though.
I mean, if you tried hard.
Yeah, but
that's
video games are hard though.
Yeah. Hey,
You're just not a real gamer.
why did you choose to do this game?
Because I like games. Just because I suck at games doesn't mean
No, I mean this
What?
one.
Yeah, this one.
No, I chose this because it's a very like fun and nostalgic PS1 platformer for a lot of people, and I thought it was worth showing off because I know a lot of people know about it, but like they may not have seen the whole thing. So it's like, oh, it'd be an interesting thing to play through.
This is one of the most PlayStation 1 games ever made. Like, it's got
Yes.
tank controls, it's really bright and colorful. The
Good
textures freak out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, soundtrack too, it's great.
Yeah, I said this where it's like, even though I never actually grew up with this game, I feel nostalgic for it, just playing it, just because it has that nostalgic PS1 platformer feel.
I get that weird, like, displaced nostalgia for Final Fantasy V. Like, I never grew up with it, but I play it and I'm just, ooh, it feels like kid me played that.
How is Final Fantasy V? Because everything I've heard about it is just
you gotta really like an RPG, but I definitely always recommend it over 3. Like, if you're ever like, I should play Final Fantasy 3, no, just play 5. It's everything that 3 has, but better. Like, you can actually mix and match your classes. It's a good fucking game, but it gets a little cheaty and difficult at the end, but, you know, get good.
Oh,
Be a
there's-
real gamer.
Suddenly Pirates.
Suddenly, like, skeleton pirates, too.
Suddenly Skeleton
Oh,
Pirates.
great.
Haha.
A fucking elevator beam up section. That's where platform
Yeah,
is.
it's amazing.
Streets Rage 4.
On guard.
They just show up all on guard. Haha, oops.
Or French pirates.
I know.
I just want to keep hearing them.
I'm a pirate. Ask me anything.
Where's the One Piece?
How many eye patches do you have?
What's your parrot's name?
Henry.
I like
What's
to say-
scurvy like?
I don't have it.
When are you getting your gums replaced with pickles?
5 days.
What's sleeping in a whale's mouth like?
Sexy.
Ooh.
Who's your first mate?
You.
Bravo! Congrats on the
Yarr.
promotion.
I'm scared at all these questions. I don't know what they mean.
Shh.
Is Pirate Captain Miwa is scrubbing the poop deck really what I think it is?
Why is toilet humor always funny?
I don't know, but do you know no quarter, no mercy?
It's just. It's more funny that he thought it was funny.
Gareth, you know, sometimes butt hygiene is the most important hygiene.
Butt
and your poop deck
hygiene.
could use a good scrubbing.
Yeah, actually, trust me, as someone with a toddler, I know full well how much butt hygiene is important.
Oh,
Babby.
Oh God.
Babby.
This
He's
is,
a
you know, it only took 40 years, but I'm really glad we finally got a video game version of Jason and the Argonauts. Odd choice to make it about a
It is
giant
made by
crocodile.
Argonaut, so
Ah.
I don't get it. You explain the
you
joke.
weren't
to me,
around
what?
back then, Smoothies. You don't get it.
There are skeletons in that movie.
Is the backpack the golden fleece or?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure it's. Yeah. It's just a matter of whether it's a faithful adaptation or not. Just want to make sure.
What truly is a faithful adaptation these days?
I mean, there's some good shit that's nothing like the original now. So hey, whatever's out there, whatever y'all want.
I'm trying to think, like, is there...
I feel like each time they've rebirthed Looney Tunes, they've kept Elmer Fudd true to the original.
Looney Tunes? Yeah, sometimes.
No, I feel like they've kept Elmer Fudd very true to his roots.
Every adaptation of Elmer Fudd is like some of the
A brain-dead
truest shit
hunter.
right
This-
Accurate.
that just
They've
reminds
never
me of
gotten
my
his character
absolute
wrong.
My absolute favorite short comic is the three comic writers are talking about Looney Tunes, and the guy starts by saying, "Porky Pig, what's his character?" And he starts explaining a bunch of Looney Tunes, and he calls Elmer Fudd a family man, and the other guys are like, "Wait a minute, wait, Elmer Fudd's a family man? He was trying to kill the Bugs Bunny." He's like, "No, he wasn't trying to kill for sport. He's a family man. He's trying to provide for his
He's hunting for
kids."
food.
Bugs Bunny's
Because
a
it's
dick.
rabbit season. That's the whole point. He's hunting
Oh
in
my
season,
God.
so he's not breaking any laws.
His children are gonna
It's just-
die.
It's just that Bugs Bunny's fighting for his own
His
survival.
children are
like,
going to die.
Well, it's like that fucking, you know, the idea of Elmer Fudd having sex. There was that fucking Adam Sandler used to do a bit where it was Elmer Fudd reading porno. She grabbed my crotch. It was very erotic, and she whooped me and whooped me and whooped me until I went.
Who here would turn
Can't believe
for
I laughed
Elmer
when Adam
Fudd?
Sandler did.
Dude, I would fucking leave my wife and child just for an evening with Elmer Fudd.
For an evening.
Just that's how much I want Elmer Fudd's hot.
It'll
piping
feel like a
shotgun
lifetime.
lead. Feel like a lifetime.
Oh, no, not the squishy head.
Exactly.
Oh, this part is weird because like with these moving is when you try to jump onto them, the game like pushes you, like you see there.
Whoa.
So it's like it's very tricky. So the game,
Wait,
the game cheats at this part.
What was that?
I guess it's trying to like to help you because of the motion, the stiff controls. They're trying to help push you onto it, but that it made it worse.
I was gonna say, like, does it help in any? That was awful. It just seemed like it threw you.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're gonna see it again right now because there's one more of those.
Stefan, can you do me a favor?
What?
I just posted an image in the chat. Can you put in the video?
Oh, he did. He did.
Same.
He put the thing on the screen.
Alright, no one else is looking at the chat, I guess. It's
Fantastic.
fine.
No, I was.
I am.
It's just not
That is me
funny.
right now. I am doing this at work.
I was. It's just not funny.
Okay, thanks. Alright, that's fine. No, say it twice. Say it twice, because no one else heard you insult me the first time. Say it a second time.
Please.
That's fine.
How about a third time?
Yeah, do it. No, do it. I like it.
Mommy, Daddy, stop
gets him off.
fighting.
Your image isn't fucking funny. Try harder. Are we going for a fourth?
Do it.
Your image isn't
These
funny.
are just Miwa
Your image isn't
reruns.
funny.
Meanwhile, we have about 20 seconds left. Say it as many times as you can.
Do it. Do it.
Hurry.
Your image isn't funny. 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 Your image isn't funny.
shit, I'm dancing to this.
Your image isn't funny. 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 Your image isn't funny.
More like this LP isn't
Your image
funny.
isn't funny. Your image isn't funny.
Swedish voice.
I don't get it.
Neither do I. Your comment wasn't funny.